everybody joining me today. I'm just setting my second screen up so that I can see your comments a bit better while we're streaming today. Hi Catherine, hello. How are you? So, welcome to another live stream. Today we're gonna play around with some more Finnabair products, and today we're actually gonna play around with some products from the new release. So from this fall release. We can finally do that now, now that everything is out. Hi Monica, hello. Right, so for those of you that are new to me, my name is Iveta. I am a design team member for Finnabair, and today we're gonna, like I already said, play around with some products, and we're actually gonna do it on this wonderful frame. This is a frame from a mirror that I snatched up from Facebook Marketplace. So it was an amazing find. It's like a small mirror frame, as you can see. I've already prepped it. I took the mirror out, of course, so that we can work with it and not worry about, you know, getting it dirty and stuff. Hi Anna. Yeah, and I've already done like the preparation work for it. So I've painted it, I've primed it, painted it, and I've applied, I don't know if you can see here, but I've applied some clear crackle glaze over here on all of these parts here. So this side of the frame all around. The reason why I had to do that, and I can't show it on camera, is because clear crackle takes time to set for the cracks to actually appear. So I wanted to do that way ahead so that we can just kind of play around with some stuff today. Okay, hi Teresa, hello. For my US viewers, happy Thanksgiving. I think it's Thanksgiving today, isn't it? I hope that I'm not wrong about that. But yeah, so let me tilt you a little bit like this, so that you can see the frame a little bit better. And then we're gonna get started. So I've already prepared some of the products that I'm planning to use. We're not gonna use them all, don't worry, but I've kind of picked out what I want to do today. And so I have all of these new effect pastes, and I'm gonna have you guys vote on what effect paste we should apply in the end. Obviously after we've done all of the other stuff, this is going to be like the last step, so you guys get to decide which paste we get to apply. So let me quickly talk you through what I've done to the mirror. So originally this frame was plastic, so this is plastic, and it was gold color. So we've all seen all of these mirrors everywhere. Everybody's getting rid of them, which is amazing for us. You know, people that want to upcycle and repaint things and make them magical and new again. So everybody's getting rid of them because when they're gold, I mean, I personally still like them in gold, but you know, they're a little bit outdated. So what I did is I gave it a quick clean with some multi-purpose cleaner. A lot of stuff came off of it, a lot of dirt, so always, if you get something, you know, secondhand, make sure that you clean it really, really well. And then I also degreased it with some methylated spirit, just to give it a little bit more grit. It kind of makes the surface a little bit more matte, and gets rid of any kind of oils or anything like that that might have stayed on your frame. And then I used heavy gesso in white. I applied 2 coats of this stuff all over the mirror. So that part took me the longest. It took me about half an hour to apply 2 coats of white gesso all over all of these, you know, ornate pieces. Sorry, I'm just gonna go through the comments in a little bit, have a look at what you guys are saying after I finish this, otherwise I'm just gonna get distracted again. And then what I did after that, I left a gesso to dry overnight, just to give it, you know, more chances to kind of stick to the frame properly. I left it to dry, and I didn't have the time to, you know, do it. So it always works out best when you don't have time to carry on. for things like that. So what happened overnight is, I don't know if you can see, yes, you can see, in all of these like bits that go in deep in the frame, I guess the gold paint that was on it originally reacted with white gesso, and it became almost like patina green, which I did not intend to get, but it did happen, and I am not mad about it at all, because look at this effect. Look at how amazing it looks. Like, it was just white, and then on tops it was still white, but in all of these little bits where, I guess, I don't know what it was that reacted to what I did to it, but we ended up with a little bit of patina. Next, after that, I took a larger natural bristle brush, and I dry brushed a little bit of light brown. You can still see it here on the inside of the frame. I did not go over the inside with a darker shade, so I went over all of these bits with lighter color of brown, and the way that I got this brown was by mixing a little bit of white gesso plus impasto in dark chocolate. So a little bit, I mixed it together to get this kind of really almost like nude color, and I dry brushed it quite heavily. So if you look closely, obviously the parts that you can see that look a little bit blue, those are the parts where the white stayed, that I didn't really touch with my light brown. And then once I went over with this nude color, I added a little bit more of this dark chocolate into my mix, and went over it once again with this natural bristle brush, so dry brushing technique, and I went over the tops of the frame again just to kind of show them off a little bit. And I mean, you could definitely just leave it as it is. I personally like it already. You could easily leave it as is, but we're gonna make it a little bit more magical today. And then I originally wanted to add crackle straight away, but for some reason I completely forgot. So this morning, luckily, I remembered. I thought, oh no, I wanted to do the crackle. So I quickly went in and I applied some of this clear crackle. So this is a texture paste. I just used a brush to apply some of it kind of like this all over these sides of the frame. And I don't know, it's really difficult to show it off on camera because the cracks are really, really fine. So I don't know if you get to see it or not there. But we have some lovely cracking in places, and I do want to add a little bit of liquid acrylic. I'm not sure which one, umber or the new ochre. I'm tempted to do the ochre because obviously it's new. And just add a little bit of this liquid acrylic into the cracks so that you can see them a little bit better. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So that's kind of what we have going on here so far. And yeah, so now we're gonna get started. The plan is to show off the cracks a little bit more, then do wax over the tops, and again, we're gonna use the new waxes. I've picked out burgundy and emerald, and maybe, possibly, white pearl. I'm not sure about it yet, but we'll see. And then, of course, we'll add a little bit of the new texture pastes. Right, let me just quickly look through the comments, make sure that I haven't missed anything. Must have crackle, definitely. Nancy, hello. Hi, Art Sister. Hi, Inge. Yes, it is a gorgeous frame. I literally snatched it up on Facebook Marketplace in like 5 minutes after it was posted. I was like, oh no, please don't be sold. Hi, Francis. Hello, Maninda. You made it. It must be so late for you. What time is it? It must be, it's past midnight for you, isn't it now? Hi, Olga. Yes, wondered about that colour. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And I am so happy about this blue patina effect that I ended up with, because it would have still looked great with just white underneath, but this is just amazing. This is one of those times when this accident was truly a happy accident. Add both umber for darker shadows, maybe, we'll see. Hello, Leona. Hello. Right, okay, let's get started. So I've got my trusty little plate, and I think I'm going to get started with ochre first, and we're going to show off the cracks a little bit more. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this liquid acrylic and just add a little bit of water into it just to loosen it up a bit. And then I'll take a kind of fluffy little brush, just because little brush allows you a little bit more control when you're doing something like that. And let's get started. So I'm just going to let it drip off into the inside. So I'm applying it from the top and then letting it drip onto the inside of the frame. And so if it does end up dripping into you know, the fold of all of the ornate pieces, that's just amazing, because you know, it's what naturally happens. In fact, I don't know, I might, let's see, I'm just going to grab a cloth and just see if I can dab off a little bit here from the top, make it a little bit softer. So a little bit like this, then hopefully you can see the cracks already. Can you see them? I hope that it's not too blurry for you. The frame curves are just so magnificent, yeah. they really are. Okay, let's keep going and keep adding it. It's funny because I literally just repainted another mirror while Anna was doing her live, you know, on the on the release of these products, showing them all off. I was just repainting another mirror frame while she was doing the live, and I wasn't planning on getting another one of these, but here we are. You know, when you see something that looks so amazing, you just have to get it, don't you? I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Just gonna dab a little bit here from the top. And keep going. Hi, Iveta, and oh, sorry, late, just finished cooking, gorgeous frame. Hello, Claire, and you're not late at all, we've only just started. And you can always watch back the beginning, the parts that you've missed. So how is everybody doing today? I hope that you're all having a really good day. What have you been up to? My day, I don't even know. Can't even remember. What did we do today? Just potted around the house in the morning and went for a walk. Post office. Just trying to tire the little one out. You know how it is. He's got a lot of energy, so it takes a lot for him to get tired. Absolutely love the effect that we're getting now with these, with the liquid acrylics showing off some of that crackle. Delicious, as my son would say. To take a little bit more of this. Where is the frame from? Sorry if you've said. You enjoy your food. Yes, it is from Facebook Marketplace. Teresa's right. I was really happy when I saw it. And I snatched it up. I just had to, you know. How could you not? How could you not? Now I have 2 mirrors. It's all because I sold that ornate mirror that I did last year. If you've been following me for a little bit, then you would have already heard all about my ornate mirror that I did last year, and I loved it so much, and for some silly reason I ended up selling it, and it's my biggest regret. So now I'm trying to fix it and bring it back. So now I'm just going over it a little bit more, adding a few extra details in these spots. So let me tilt you up a little bit so you can hopefully see it better. So this is what we're looking at the moment. So we've added a little bit of brown here. Let me see if I can, if I tap the phone, will it focus? Don't know, I don't think it's going to focus. I really don't know if you can see the cracks, because like I've got myself streaming on my computer right now, but it's so delayed. You can see a little bit, I think. We've got like a 15-second delay on the other screen. Right, now let's move on to the next step, which is going to be adding some waxes. So I've picked out burgundy, emerald, and white pearl. For starters, we're going to start off with burgundy and emerald. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just squeeze out a little bit onto the plate, because it's going to be easier for me to pick them up like that. Then I'm going to take 2 natural bristle brushes, 1 for each color. You could technically just use the same brush. I do that very often, but today I'm going to try and do as I say rather than as I do. And we're going to try and mix them together. So I've never done it with these 2 colors, so this is going to be a bit of an experiment. So we'll see how that turns out. But my favorite mix is vintage gold plus peacock plus sweet rose, and that mix of these 3 waxes is absolutely amazing. So right now I want to see if I can mix emerald and burgundy together and see what happens. So we're going to use this brush for emerald, and so I'm just picking up a little bit of wax. So as you can see, I'm kind of dabbing most of it off. Again, it's like dry brushing but with wax, and I'm gonna start going over some of these tops, so I'm not adding too much. I'm already in love. This already looks amazing, just with the emerald. Here and there, so we're going to sort out the top first. See, on camera it looks really blue and quite dark. Well, hopefully I'll pick it up in a bit and then you should be able to see it a little bit better. So I'm going to put the brush down and then pick up my other one, take a little bit of this burgundy and add it into the places where I haven't really touched it with emerald. And kind of bring them together, so almost connecting them together like that. You could just use your finger for this, but I personally find when you're doing something like this, it gives you a bit more, I don't know, it gets into more spaces, and it's also a lot faster, so it's much quicker to apply wax, you know, with a brush rather than with your finger if you're going over every single little detail. So in that sense, I personally prefer to use a brush when I'm doing a larger project like this. Okay, so let me just quickly have a look through the comments. The day is just starting, so I'll be off to work. Yes, it's really early for you, and it's Friday. Monica. Wash dishes, washing clothes, open house to beautiful sunshine, finished editing a new video, and now watching creativity bloom, and it's only 7:45 AM. A good start to the day. That is amazing. You've definitely done more with your day, well, so far by 7 o'clock than what I have done today. So, yeah, big kudos to you. Well done. Okay, now I've got a lot of burgundy, so I'm just going to go in with a little bit of emerald again. Go in a little bit stronger and kind of connect them together. I absolutely love this technique of showing off the gorgeous details on any kind of ornate piece that I'm working on, whether it be, you know, something that already has beautiful ornate details, or if I'm just adding details with like molds and stuff. Just wax is so amazing to work with. It's so beautiful. And the best part about it is that it's self-sealing, so once you've gone over it, you do not have to do anything. You just need to leave it alone for a bit and let it kind of settle. If you want to, you can then go in again and like buff it a little bit, but you don't have to. Right. Hi Katya. Hello. Hi Carolina. Hi Vasilis. Lovely to see you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. I just love the early mornings, getting it all done, and the rest of the day is mine to create and or. I agree, you know, I'm really looking forward to the time when I'll be able to kind of, you know, just have some kind of normal people schedule, because at the moment I'm all over the place. This morning was the first morning that I got to actually like have a lie-in till 7 AM. The whole week my son has been getting up like together with my partner. My partner gets up at like 5:20 every morning. So yeah, it's been a rough week. So let me just turn this round and show you the top a little bit. So in a different light. So this is what it's looking like at the moment. I absolutely love the way that these two are looking together. So it's very, very different to kind of my typical color scheme that I do, you know, of like darker tones. So this is very light. Even though we are adding darker waxes, the base is very light. So it's looking very different. I'm actually gonna swap this round now so that you can see what I'm doing a little bit better, hopefully. Hi, hi Lucy, hello. Oh, thank you so much, Carolina. 4 a.m. start for my hobby. Well, I really feel for your hobby, honestly. I don't know how he does it, because it's very brutal. I don't know, he must go to bed like really, really early, because that is brutal. My partner starts at 7 each morning, so it's still very early, but yeah, 4 a.m. is brutal. What does he do if you know, it's okay to ask. You don't have to answer, of course. So I have no kind of particular, what's the word? No particular technique here going on, or idea as to like where I'm putting what kind of wax, what color. I just kind of brush it wherever I feel like it, and then make sure to leave some gaps for the other color. And then I take my other brush and I kind of fill in the gaps. That looks awesome already, love it. Yes, me too. I'm already in love, and you know, I am so tempted to not even keep it as a mirror anymore. I'm tempted to cover up the glass in the mirror, cover up the mirror part, paint over it, and then decoupage it and turn it into wall art. You know, if you take, I have to show you guys, I'm sorry, I am all over the place, but you'll get used to it. Where is the paper that I was thinking about? I just have to show you how amazing it would look. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where did I put that paper? Now that is the question. I was just looking at it the other day. I can't find it now. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, this one. So this is a Secret Notes tissue paper. Just look at this. So these colours, together with this kind of tissue paper, just going to take a piece and show you. And these tissue papers are like the perfect size as well. So just look at Look at how amazing these colours look together with this tissue paper. It's like perfect for a shabby chic, romantic room, or this other paper. Oh god, I can't. Again, I need to reorganize my room here. Where is it? This is the one that I was looking at as well. The one with cherubs. No, I can't find it. There's this other tissue paper. Oh, there it is. It was in plain sight the whole time. This one as well. Again, I'm just going to take a sheet of paper, deal with the mess later, fold it back together. Or this one. This one would be probably even better. Look at this paper together with this frame. Just some nice little cherubs in there, a little bit of darker tones on the sides. Amazing, amazing wall art. Well, I don't know, because the other frame that I just painted the other day is also that is like my plan now, to turn that other mirror into wall art, so I'm going to be covering it up. But so I can't turn two mirrors into wall art, but I really want to. Should I do it or should I not? Because I mean, I do have mirrors at home. It's not like that's the only you know, two mirrors that I'm gonna have at home. So I have other ones. So technically I could, but should I? Is it too much? Let me know what you think, because I do not know. I'm really, really tempted. Who is the maker of the tissue paper? Also Finnabair. This is Finnabair tissue paper. Let me show you the packet. So this is the packet for the cherub one. It's Finnabair and it's called Romantica. If you need the name for the other one is called Secret Notes. So that's the one with the gorgeous ladies. People watching and only 21 likes. Yeah, guys, get on it, please. Because it really helps. If you leave likes on a live video, Facebook, then recommend it to others. Facebook thinks that, oh, people are liking this, we're going to show it to other people. So if you leave likes, then it's going to help inspire more people, and that's what we're here for. So make sure that you do it, please. He's in the food industry, logistics. Yeah, that sounds about right. Share this live. Thank you so much. Looks gorgeous now. Beautiful shades of colors that work together. So cool. Love it. Me too. That would be lovely. Yes, I agree. 32 likes. That's much better. Go on, guys. There's 49 of you. You can do it. Wow, definitely beautiful tissue paper. But not people. Definitely beautiful tissue paper. I need more. It's not enough. No, you can never have enough. You can never have enough. Definitely. Hi, Katarzyna. Lovely of you to join us. Yes, you should. I don't know. Yes, why not? Show off that beauty. One in each different rooms. You can go wow each time you see it. I'll definitely be doing that. You know, guys, I must be my biggest fan. Because you know, whenever I choose to leave a piece of artwork for myself and not like give it away or sell it or anything like that, it's because I really, really like it, and then I leave it in my house and I like walk around and I'm like, ooh, wow, ooh, wow. Oh, hello there. Do you guys do that? Anybody else does that? Like, then share. Thank you so much. I'll need to look for these so many times. I can only find the paper from outside the US. Shipping is so expensive. Please, guys, if you are watching from US, can you please tell us where you can buy tissue papers. Teresa, if you are still there, can you buy tissue papers from your shop? Because these tissue papers are definitely a must-have in everybody's stash. So I think I'm done here. I don't know, I'm tempted to add, I'm gonna you're gonna hate me for saying this. I'm tempted to add either a little bit of gold or a little bit of white pearl. What should we go for? I'm gonna add one of them, so you can choose what I add, white pearl or gold. Which one should I do? White pearl or gold? By the way, look at it, look at it. Gorgeous. It's me. Yes. Right. I'm just gonna wait around Australia. I get mine from craftonline.com.au. That's very good, guys. If you from all over the world, you know, whenever you are, that's just like a general tip for whenever you're in lives and stuff. It's very handy to share places where you buy your craft supplies and stuff, because for those that are just starting out, I know from personal experience, when I first started out on the crafting journey, I was like, oh my god, where do I even start with this? Like, where do you get stuff? Gold, white pearl, both, white pearl, white gold, definitely. Eaten now, the frame is beautiful, tissue papers are stunning, but I love the cherubs more. Yes, I think me too, you know, after putting them to kind of side to side and looking through the frame, I think I like the cherubs more. Why do I have wax all over the place? How did I do that? Did I like stick my hand in there? White gold, yes, white gold would also look good. Should we go for white gold? No, let's go for white pearl or white gold. Why am I so indecisive? Oh, Katarzyna, what are you doing to me? I wasn't even thinking about white gold, and now I'm thinking white gold. Right, white gold or white pearl? White gold or white pearl? How do you do additional likes on the computer, please, apart from the main one with the comment, share buttons? That's the like that we're talking about. I think you can only add the additional like little hearts and stuff when you are on the phone. White gold, I don't know. Okay, fine, let's go for white gold. Fine, Katarzyna. Okay, I'm just gonna pick it up with my finger this time because I only want to add a little bit. And it's always a good tip to kind of just start off. I don't like it. I don't like the way that white gold looks on this. So that's why it's a good tip to start kind of in one corner. Don't go over the whole thing straight away. I'm going to take white pearl instead and see what happens. No, you guys. White gold, yes, softer than white pearls. Now I say we're going to go for white pearl because I'm now trying out white pearl on this side, and I like the way that white pearl shines more because I think white gold blends in with the ochre that we have here too much, and it kind of just you just kind of lose it there. Need something to wipe my fingers on. It just kind of gets lost in the green and the burgundy. So we're gonna take the white pearl and just add it over the tops here and there. Plus, I think it's my personal bias. I just really want to use that white pearl a bit more. And I always make everything, all of my projects always end up looking, you know, gold and very like traditional looking. I never really use whites or silvers, so I'm just tempted to play around, I guess, today. Ah, you guys, and now I'm really, really seriously considering just decoupage in the mirror. And I don't know what to do now. Don't know what to do. Yes, you guys, you know, this white pearl brings together the burgundy and the emerald so well. It kind of marries them together. Like, do you see this? Do you see how amazing this looks? Do you see it? It's amazing. It's gorgeous. Ah, I love it. I love it. So when you have two kind of more contrasting colors, using this kind of white, it just brings them together. And this really is a proper white, so it's definitely not silver, not the same as silver at all. Oh, I don't know. I am going live again next Thursday, I think, on the 3rd of December, here in the group. So, should we decoupage the inside of the mirror for our next live? Because another thing that sells this idea to me is the fact that taking pictures of mirrors is an absolute nightmare. When your house does not look, you know, like an actual ready-made palace, because, oh guys, whenever I try to take pictures of mirrors, it's just awful. Like, it's not even just getting, you know, the reflection right and stopping, you know, anything poking out kind of here and there wherever you don't want things to be able to kind of reflect in there, so you have to like kind of rearrange your whole living room or bedroom for it. But also the camera then thinks that the light reflection from the mirror is another light source, so it darkens everything and everything just looks so dark and just horrible. Like, if anybody has any good tips on taking pictures of mirrors, then please do let me know. How do you do additional likes and okay, we've already read that. A few years ago when I started. Now I have a huge stash and I love it. Yeah, me too. Up these metallic waxes. Yeah, me too. Pearl looks better with highlight. Yes. Maybe better with old silver. I think I just really want to have a light project for once, you know. Like I said, I always end up with like really dark projects. Everything is very like contrasty, and everything is very more kind of towards either like very vintage or shabby looking, and I'm not feeling it right now with this mirror for some reason. Thank you, Catherine. I love decoupage. Me too. Maybe decoupage around the edges. They just don't make permanent, then you can put back as mirror or re-decoupage down the line and buy a third mirror. Go for it. I probably will, you know. I think it's an addiction. No, it's okay. It's okay, Katarzyna. Who would have thought, you know? I always struggle with that personally, you know, like deciding what to do next and what's going to look best next. I always kind of have to try it out, unless I've done this particular color combination, or I've done this particular thing like 1,000 times, which I always try and experiment whenever I do stuff. I never know what it's going to look like. I have real hard time kind of imagining it all in my head and putting things together. So the only way for me to be able to kind of actually see it is by putting things on, and so sometimes you have to try something out, and then if it doesn't go well, then you can just fix it. You can go back and pick a different color. So yeah, if you're like me, just know it's okay. If you're like me and you also don't have a very like good imagination in that sense, then just know it's okay. You're not alone. I've got you. That is stunning, and it pushes the colours back too. Yes, yes, it kind of just brings them in a little bit, so makes it a little bit softer. Okay, I think we're done with waxes. Now just the last step. I'm gonna need you guys to do a vote now. And for our last step, what I want to do is I want to add a little bit of these new effect paste into a few spots. So I'm not going to be using a lot of them. I just want to add a little bit of sparkle here and there, like inside of the flowers. You know, I just want to add a little sparkle, a little shimmer, and maybe, you know, in like the depths inside. So I'm not going to be putting it everywhere or anything like that. I just want to do just a little bit of magic. So we have, this is mermaid, yes, and mermaid looks like this. So, well, if you've watched Finnabair's release live, then you've already seen them all. But this is what mermaid looks like, and I think that she would probably look really nice. My second favorite, or rather first favorite, I don't know why I picked mermaid first, but my first favorite is Pixie. I think Pixie would look amazing on here. This is what Pixie looks like, and I think if I just added a little bit of that, I don't know, you guys, if you don't vote for Pixie, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cry. Please vote Pixie. No, I really just want your honest opinions. So we have Pixie. I'm gonna leave them open so you can make your decision. We have Phoenix, which is a beautiful red. So this is what it looks like in comparison to the colors that we have going on here, which also is a great combination. Phoenix. We have Golden Dragon, which, I mean, also is gonna look great because it has gold inside of it, and gold looks great with anything. So Golden Dragon is probably going to look amazing too, together with the rest of the colors. And then we have Magic Potion, which is, well, it's very much like a magic potion of its own, because when it dries, it's like this purpley tinge, so you won't be able to see any of this like light opaque color. It's just going to be all clear, more like what you can see here on the lid. So this is Magic Potion. So which one should I use? Waiting for your votes. Let's have a look. What are you saying? What are you saying? Had a hard time hearing you. Love all your colour choices. Can't wait for this finished product. I'm sorry, Michelle. I think it's just the phone. You know, I should probably invest in some kind of microphone for my phone. That is quietly spoken. I have to have her up nearly to 100% and jump on something else. I'm sorry, you guys. Beautiful, like fairy tale. Yes, exactly. I want a fairy tale this time. I don't want Tim Burton. I want a fairy tale. Pixie. Pixie for me. Take Pixie. First time to watch. What is Finnabair mentioned? Okay, so Finnabair is the brand and the person. So the person behind all of these, her name is Anna. She's probably in the comments as well somewhere or watching this. But her name is Anna. She also goes by Finnabair, and she created this line of amazing products. So I'll just show you. So behind me, you can see that big shelf over there, filled with different mixed media products. So there's different effect paste and things like that. So crackles, gesso, everything made for kind of mixed media. She's more into like collage and mixed media. Let me show you. So she just got these art pouches, and on the art pouches you can see the beautiful artwork created by Anna. So she made a line of products that is kind of perfect for all of this kind of work, you know, something like this, or like this, like you can see here on the pouch. So collage and mixed media. But I personally am from more kind of home decor, decoupage background, so I like to use all of these products kind of in the realm of my own things that I like to use. And of course I am also a design team member, so I create artwork for inspiration for other people for Finnabair. So Finnabair is the brand. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to return you back so you don't have to look at me anymore. Right, so I hope that makes sense, but let me know if you have any more questions about Finnabair. I can't look at them, they're beautiful, I can't buy them yet, not fair, I'm sorry, I would happily share with you if I could. I got Golden Dragon. Oh, Catherine, do you have to? What are these and what brand? Sorry, I missed that. So these are all Finnabair. So these are effect paste. They are basically, it's like a paste inside with different kind of glitters. Where's my little stick that I've been using with different kind of glitters and pieces of like iridescent things. I don't know what they are. Really, I don't know what they're made of. But when they dry to a completely translucent. So all of this white stuff dries to a translucent finish, and you can just see the beautiful colored pieces. I hope that makes sense. And they are by Finnabair. So this is the brand. Golden Dragon, all of them. Pixie, purple and pink on flowers. Pixie, the sound will not make that mistake. Damn right. Also her YouTube channel and online shop. Yes. Right. Okay. Pixie is. Let me just. I need to now replace all of these lids back on. So Phoenix. This is the Pixie, this is Mermaid. Oh, Mermaid is amazing as well. I just love the colour. I should have brought the swatches with me, you know. I have my swatches, but they're in my other room. So I should have brought them. How do I properly spell Anna's product name, please? Very interesting and pretty. So it's spelled Finnabair. So if any of you could put it in the comments. Ah, Claire, thank you so much. So Claire's just spelled it out in the comments for you. So I hope that helps. Right, so I'm just going to use a brush to apply some of it because I don't want to use a lot. So usually you would kind of use, if you're using it through stencils or you're applying lots of it, you can just use like a palette knife or one of these silicone tools if you have a larger area. But I just want a tiny little bit here and there. So I'm just gonna do a tiny little bit. That big chunk, don't want that. Not here, maybe in a different spot. Oh, look at it. It's gorgeous. Okay, the other flower. And after you've kind of applied all of these, you don't really need to seal it if you have to. Like if it's something that is going to be used a lot, so I don't know, if you're applying these on a table, I don't know why you would want to apply, you know, a raised effect on like a table top. But if you're applying it onto like the table legs or anything like that, then you might want to seal it with some kind of furniture sealant and stuff like that, so varnish. I know in US they like to use polyacrylic, I think, a lot, or at least that's what I see in furniture groups a lot. But yeah, whatever you have on hand, you can seal it with that kind of stuff. But this kind of frame, it's going to be a decorative piece. It's going to sit on the wall and not get much use, so it's fine if you just leave it as is. So the waxes are self-sealing, they don't need any extra protection. Yeah, so that's my 2 cents on that. Check her YouTube tutorials, her craft room will blow you away. Oh yes, wouldn't we all like to live in that craft room? I am so jealous of people that have these kind of craft rooms. Okay, so we have some pixie here and there. I'm so excited to use this. You don't even know. So far I've only swatched this pixie out. I haven't had the chance to actually use it properly, so this is very exciting. Push it over this piece a little bit more. On my other mirror, I am doing a video tutorial for the other mirror that I was talking about earlier. And I repainted it, and I did my gold and so vintage gold plus peacock plus sweet rose combination. So it's looking very dark and kind of, you know, more Tim Burton like. But I also added a little bit of the crushed ice paste, which is basically like one of these, but instead of like these kind of flat pieces, you have little beads and crystals and glitter inside of it. And you guys, it looks amazing. I can't wait to share it with you when I'm finally finished with it. Well, for those of you that know, if not, then cheeky self-promo. I have a YouTube channel where I post tutorials and stuff on, you know, other things that I do. So if you want to check it out, be sure to do that. Reminds me of Mother of Pearl effect, but deeper in color. Yes, yes, so something along those lines. It's very like the whole time. The only thing that kind of comes to mind for me, like the association that I have with this, is like the Mother of Pearl. So very much like ocean themed, especially. I think it's this piece that set me off on that theme, because it kind of has that like a shell shape. So it reminds me of like I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it, but like rococo? I don't know how you pronounce it, but you know what I mean, like Barocco, but rococo. Like it reminds me of that kind of style. I'm rubbish at like art history, so like don't kill me if I got this wrong, but that's what it reminds me of, so I guess that's what we're going with here. I'm just gonna add a little bit on the insides and then we'll be done. And I don't know, maybe next week. Yes, I think next week we'll finish this mirror. I'm not gonna finish it off by myself. I'm gonna leave it for next week. So is the third gonna be on the third is gonna be on the third is gonna be on the Thursday again, I think, next Thursday. So I'm gonna be live again next week, and we're gonna finish this off, and we're going to decoupage the mirror. So I'm probably gonna have to prep the mirror and get it all set for the live, you know, beforehand, and then we will decoupage it, and I'll show you how kind of I would do it. So here we are. This is what we did today. So we sorted out the frame, and just look at it, isn't it gorgeous? I'm gonna take some good pictures tomorrow of the frame and post them here on the group and in like the Finnabair and on my own Instagram and Facebook pages and stuff. So if you want to see the result in better quality, then make sure to check back in tomorrow. This is the result that we got, and again, like the crackle, hopefully you can see it poking out a little bit there, giving us a little bit of aged look. But yeah, this is amazing. I am absolutely in love with this mirror, soon to be ex-mirror, and so we'll do it tomorrow. Let me know which paper we should use, what you think. I'm not gonna pick the paper until next week, but if you have any thoughts, then let me know. I think we'll do the vote maybe you know, in the next week's live, in the beginning of the video, and we'll just quickly have a look to see who wants to see which paper there. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this little live video, and let me just see if there's any questions or anything that I've missed off. What's the name of the product you're using? The product that I was using is called Pixie Effect Paste by Finnabair. It looks like this on the back. Pixie Effect Paste. Beautiful, just beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Claire. Paldies, Lucy. Where do I find Iveta's classes? If you just go to my page, if you click on my face here, my name is Iveta Zedina. If you click on my face, you'll be able to go to my page from there. The cherub for me, I think it's gonna have to be the cherub, but we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll trick you all and I'll use the new sea themed, the one with the fishes and stuff. That would be different. I don't know. Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today and tuning in. And yeah, check back tomorrow to see the finished result of the frame. And I'll see you next Thursday for part 2 of this. Bye bye.